guys, it's me again, Nick over at New Era Wellness Center. So, of course, all the rage right now is Ozempic, Rybelsus, Wegovy, Semaglutide. What the big question here is, why is it so beneficial? So, particularly people with a BMI, body mass index, more than 30%, those are the ideal candidates for this. It was originally studied for people with diabetes, particularly to help them decrease their A1Cs and fasting glucoses. And as they found in the 22-week study, people who were taking the semaglutide, which is a peptide, naturally occurring chains of amino acids, those persons actually lost a significant amount of weight. And those persons, a number of them were able to come off their diabetic medications. So the big push, of course, is increasing your body's ability to bring that glucose into the cell and use it as an energy source. The way that happens with the semaglutide is it actually slows down the gut, so that your body has a chance to absorb those nutrients. It also helps decrease the A1C and the insulin resistance because it's not in such a hurry to get everything done. So when that happens, then of course your A1Cs, your fasting glucose, and the decrease in appetite, because it's going so slowly through your gut, you're not hungry as often. So you're not taking on board as much food as you once were before. Also, it found to be beneficial for persons who tend to have a sweet tooth, because if they were finding people who were taking the medication tended to lose their taste for sweets and things of that nature. It's also showing that people who have issues with alcohol, and they're starting to do studies on this as well, they decrease their taste for it. They just didn't want it anymore. So there's some studies that are starting to go on with that, and of course, as soon as we know more about that, then I'm more than happy to pass that information along for you. People who are on the semaglutide, you do end up losing the weight, but the thing is to be most cognizant about your diet, things that you're taking on board, because once you're done and you've reached that goal weight, at that point you're going to want to come off the semaglutide, because you can start to experience issues with getting enough nutrients on board. So we want to make sure that you use your digestive enzymes, keep an eye on your vitamins and your minerals, make sure you're getting that blood work done to make sure you're responding to it the way you should be doing it. Also a good idea right before you start or as you're starting, get that blood work done to make sure there aren't any other barriers that are stopping you from losing the weight that you want to lose. So again, if you ever have any questions about the semaglutide, or if you want to know if it's more about it, if it's for you, just feel free to reach out, because we're more than happy to help you, even if you're not coming here for us. We're always helping to make sure that you have the information and the education so you can make a good decision, because it's your health. It's just redefined.